Alright, this is a look at my first generation of freestall farrowing. It was kind of hard to see from my angles because the camera zooms in so much on this iPhone when I take a video, but it's simply a couple feet of concrete all the way around. It's an old barn, built in the 1800s, and it's divided into 3 sections. I'm just using the one now, so 1, 2, third one's over there. It's actually a buddy's barn right now. But, so I built these huts. They used to have doors on them, like this one is here. There's an empty space and another door. This one was the same way. It's door, empty space, door. Well, they end up getting ripped off, and I just set them up top. But this is the 3rd group I've put through this system, and it seems to be working. There are 9 piglets per sow in here that are going to get weaned relatively soon. And they all like to huddle in here together, but when it comes time to eat, they'll divvy themselves up between the moms, and it doesn't really matter if they're getting their mom's milk or the other mom's milk. It's basically all the same. Yeah, one thing I wish I would change, or would have changed, is to put rub rails about here all the way across on both sides, because the moms like to lay up against something when they feed. This way that if there's a piglet there when they're smaller, the piglet has somewhere to go or is protected at least a little bit by the moms, so they don't get crushed. Because this is a farrow-free setup. There's one trying to steal some milk while they're eating. Some are eating grain already. Well, most of them are. Just not for very long. So we got a heat lamp in each one. I'm gonna sit in here for a few minutes and warm up and come on out here. Running around like crazy. So there's none of them in here right now, but they spread out at night. Probably because I'm in here. And I just have one tote of water with a nipple on it. Right now there's a lamp hanging on it, keep the nipple from freezing. And then, because it gets close to probably 30 degrees in here at night, when it's real cold outside, this does a little bit better than outside. But then I just have a spigot system that runs out here, and I don't know how we'll be able to sit from here. There, it runs to that, and then there's a quick connect for a hose there, so I don't have to actually get in here. I don't have any mean sows now, but they can be protective, and so in case I don't want to get in here water, these are pretty mellow sows in here. A lot of it has to do with genetics. Hey, little piggies. The world wants to see you. Piggies. It's about time for them to get bedded too. So it's a little worn down in there. The straw is kind of beaten down, starting to break down. A little damp up in this corner. Probably mom accidentally peed in there. Standing out here and feeding there. But this system gives them, like, see, they're going through and digging with their noses, and they get to run around. The moms get to move around. I think it's just a better quality of life than the farrow setup. Or, excuse me, the farrowing pen setup. Crates. They're in crates. Didn't think there for a second. These are pens. The crates, the moms can't turn around. They just have to stand in one spot, either standing or sit or laying. So standing or laying, and then this way they get to walk around, move around a little bit, digging the straw, chewing the straw, and the piglets get to do the same. We do have a higher piglet mortality rate this way because there's less protecting the piglets, but we're working on that and trying to get that as good as we can and give them the best quality of life we can, which then generates, in my opinion, better pork and maybe a little bit of peace of mind that the animal didn't suffer much. That one's chewing on straw right there. These huts are made out of door panels that I made another video on, that I'm insulating my new fairing barn that I'm building out of these here. I get them from a local factory. They make doors, and then they cut the middle out to put windows in them, and then they get thousands of those, or maybe hundreds, and then they sell them off in pallets, and it's pretty cheap. It's like $10 to $15 a pallet, or depending on what you get. They're called embossed, so they have the markings on them, the little grooves, which isn't a big deal to me. They're just pigs, so it doesn't have to look phenomenal. It usually got poop on it or mud, so it's not that big of a deal anyhow. But alright, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one.